seems. Nothing going right for John. 1-0 in sacks, 1-0 in legs. What a leg from Adrian Gray.
36.
Already guaranteed £7,500. Semi-final gets you £10,000, but he won't be worried about the money now. This would be a huge scalp for Adrian Gray. Well, we've still got the World Championship, of course, in December, the biggest tournament of all, and then the 2008 Premier League. It all starts at the end of January in Glasgow. And a lot of people thought before this match started, John, that John Parr had a good chance of getting there. He has to win this event to make the Premier League. Some new arenas, Liverpool, Manchester, we're going to Coventry as well. And it all finishes up with the finals night at the end of May in Cardiff.
We're not sending Sid to Coventry, are we? No, great, looking forward to it, super do. And who's to say this fella might not be there? There's such a thing as a wild card, isn't there? And who knows what can happen between now and the end of this week, and indeed between now and the end of this year. Who knows?
4 consecutive legs for Adrian Gray.
100.
89.17, 88.85 Gray. He started well in this match, consistently. I reckon, therefore, a true average would be round about 4.5, 5. So round about 92, 93. If you're averaging 89 without starting well, then you can add another 7 or 8, 10 points. It all depends on how well you're going, of course. At that opening double.
That was more like John Parr. He nearly did this, of course, in the last leg, Adrian Gray. Not this time, so 3 important darts in the hand of John Parr. He'll hope he only needs one of them. Out of sorts. Well, that's better. That's better.
Well, that double 16's taken a bit of a pounding tonight, and John Parr hitting it there. His first winning leg since the first winning leg of this match. So, having lost 4 on the trot, a little bit of relief for the Canadian, but once again, Adrian Gray getting away. That's certainly a grey area, that green bit, as well as belonging to Parr.
No score.
Wow. He'll be really disappointed. Just isn't happening for him at the moment. Fair play to Adrian Gray. He's beaten Phil Taylor. He's beaten our friend, the pie man, Andy Smith. Let me add the name of John Parr to the list.
I'm talking about, as we were earlier, about coming from behind, as he did in the first set against Phil Taylor, as he did in the first set here against the pieman. Of course, he was actually a set down and came back to win. His temperament's brilliant. He's 26 years of age and reminds me very much, in some respects, of Dennis Priestley, Stuart. You know, not necessarily in appearance, but in his manner and the way he approaches each visit to the Opera.
Well, here we are in the quarter-finals. He's lost only 1 set so far.
Yep. All looking well set for the lad from St Leonard's-on-Sea. There's the part release. We're so familiar with it, of course, and hasn't it served him well over the years?
Yeah, 2 world titles, of course, John Parr. We've seen a lot of the John Parr release. We could be seeing a lot more of Adrian Gray's over the coming years. Looking for his third at 180. And you made the point, John, a good point as well, that his previous 2 were thrown in losing legs. certainly break the cycle.
There's no guarantee if Gray can put in a couple of trebles here, trailing by 97 going into this, 103 going into this sequence. So favourite to win this leg, John Part. And he's throwing first in the next leg, of course. Making a huge hole in this again. So 72 left. Nothing that Gray can do about it. Remember, John Part was on 184 in that first set, second leg, and he hit a 180, didn't he, to leave himself double two. But he never got a shot at it because Adrian Gray polished it off. Is this where he gets his revenge?
Really, for Part, the biggest darts of the match so far for the Canadian.
66.
Well, Adrian Gray has hit a big score, left himself 50. John Part missed his opportunity, and it could be another leg with a 180 in it that's a losing leg. Double 16, he loves this to bits. Double 8 it'll have to be, though, this time. And he gets it! Oh, yes! Oh, well, John Part is in a spot of bother.
Another gunfighter's curl on the face of the tungsten slinging Canadian. He needs to motivate himself and quickly.
Yes, John Part is in a spot of bother. Nobody knows it more than Adrian's mother.
41.
She was absolutely delighted and now back in pensive mood.
Yeah, she's Pat's becoming the most famous mum in Britain this week, isn't she?
96.
Yes. Lovely high action, something that all young players can follow and learn from. John Part as well, lovely action. The hand comes up right in front of the face, in front of the nose, central position. And when he's really going well, that metronomic tempo, then he is a wonderful thrower. But that metronomic tempo isn't quite there tonight, Stuart. I think the tempo of the match is partly the reason. Don't ask me what the other part of the reason is. Only Part knows what part.
In danger of going 2 sets down. Twice a runner-up here
49.
in Dublin. Adrian Gray will now sense that his opponent is really, really struggling with his flow, with his rhythm, and maybe his concentration. Brilliant! Absolutely fantastic darts from Adrian Gray. On the verge of going 2 sets up.
Absolutely, that's his first maximum. He won't mind the fact that he's losing in the maximum stakes, because this is for 3 legs to 1 in the second set, and therefore the set. Gonna have to wait, but Part back on 198. Cannot check out Gray, who took out double 8 not so long ago to go 2-1 up. Will have another shot at it now for the set.
Adrian requires 16.
He hasn't missed much in this quarter-final. He hasn't missed much all week, and he doesn't miss again. Are we going to see another big upset here in Dublin at the World Grand Prix?